Right, so the next part of the chapter involves basically the question, can we ever find the value of the c? So with all the indefinite integrals that we've done so far, indefinite because we don't actually know what the equation is, we've always got this sort of pesky value of c at the end. That's why they're called indefinite. But essentially, that means that actually for every integration we do, there are an infinite number of solutions, because c could be an infinite number of values. Now, if we actually want to find the actual curve, the whole equation without this c, well, what do we need to know? And essentially, we would need to know a point that it passes through. Because the value of c here, remember, would just be moving that curve up and down the y-axis. But if I now know a fixed value that it has to pass through, that means it can't move up or down, and it means we know the exact equation. So we're having a look at example number 6 here. Y equals fx passes through 4, 5. And then we're told that f dash x is x squared minus 2 over root x, and we've got to find the equation. In example 6, it refers to it as equation c. So we're trying to find the equation for c, which is basically the same as finding fx. So if I want to get from f dash x to fx, I need to integrate. So I'm going to integrate x squared minus 2 over root x with respect to x. And we don't want x on the denominator, so we're going to divide each of these in turn. So x squared divided by x to the power of a half is going to give me x to the power of 3 over 2. And then minus 2x to the power of a minus half with respect to x. And that then tells me that fx is going to be equal to, well, increase the power by 1 is 5 over 2. Divide by 5 over 2 is the same as times 2/5. And we're going to do the same thing here. Plus 1 gives me a positive a half. Divided by half, same as times it by 2. So 4x to the power of a half. And then we do have this plus c for the time being. However, we now know that the equation passes through the point 4, 5. And what that tells me is that when x is 4, then fx, or y, would be equal to 5. So now I'm going to say, well, fx is now 5. X is now 4. Now you can obviously use your calculators now to work this through. Just for ease and speed, I'm just going to work it out quickly. So we've got 5 here. 4 square rooted first is 2, and then 2 to the power of 5 is 32, and then times by the 2 is going to give me 64 over 5. 4 square rooted is 2 times by 4, give me minus 8, and then plus c. So that's going to give me 13 equals 64 over 5 plus c. If I times everything by 5, and then I end up with c equals 1/5. And now I can write out fx fully as 2/5 x to the power of 5 over 2 minus 4x to the power of a half plus 1/5, and we've got rid of our c. Okay, you should now be able to access exercise 13c, so good luck with those.